Hey, I'm Tommy Akridge. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to get on the lathe again. It's been a while. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn a piece of live oak that I had already previously turned, and in the drying process it cracked. And I'm going to repair it, turn it, finish it, and it's going to be called my Tiger Bowl. So let's take a look. This is a piece of live oak. Probably already told you that. I got it chucked back in, and it actually chucked right back in where I had it mounted the first time. As you can see, I left it a little too thick. Didn't dry. It dried a little too fast. This live oak is a very dense and very hard wood. It's got a green pattern. It's just all kind of crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and try to salvage this bowl. You can see on both ends where it done its damage. Inside's worse than the outside. So you can see how much it warped and out of shape. But I've got 3/4 to almost an inch of thickness here to work with. So we're going to see what we can come up with. And hope you'll stick around and see the end. Okay, we'll stop here and show you what we've got so far. I've got it, I would say rough turn. We've got it turned down to close to where I want it, even though we rough turned it when it was wet. The cracks you see are still in it. And what I've done is I've blowed these out, cleaned them out, but I haven't cleaned them 100% because I like these little small fibers that are sticking in it. they're not going to go anywhere. They're attached, but I want them to be mixed in with this. And I put packing tape on the outside. What we're going to do is we're going to put some black tinted or some tinted black epoxy, and I want the black in the epoxy because I want this to be highlighted, these cracks. I don't want to hide them. And I've already tested this epoxy with some dye in it, and it hardened up pretty good. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do one side, let it cure, and I'll flip it around this way, and I'll do the other side. So, alright, well, let's get started doing that. Okay, our next part here, we got all of our black stripes in, and we're gonna dye this bowl with some alcohol-based dye, and I got this dye from some friends of mine who own a business in Mobile called Fabacation Specialist. They do all kind of bills on, you know, major projects, and they have stuff like that. And I went and saw them, and they gave it to me, and they didn't have an orange. We're gonna do this in an orange. So they gave me some red and a yellow, and I mixed it until I got what I wanted. And I've already used this on some test pieces. I already know what it's gonna look like. I already know my lacquer finish on it, what it should turn out to be. I'm gonna tell you something. This stuff was so concentrated that I just barely put some in alcohol, and it made the color. I mean, very little did I use. And so let's go ahead and see what we can do. You know, I got gloves on because once this stuff gets on your skin, you'll wear it for a long time. I actually got 2 gloves on. I don't want to take a chance that one of them getting a hole in it. So, all right. Well, let's see how this turns out. As you can see, this wood is really soaking up this dye. And I think the color is really perfect for what I wanted here. So. Okay, if you could feel this, you could tell that the grain has been raised. So we're going to lightly sand this and remove some of that, and then we'll start putting our finish coats on. Okay, well, here it is. I think it turned out nice. I kind of think it looks like a tiger, especially on the inside. So, tell me what you think. This is the natural color of the wood. I want to keep it that way so you could actually see what it was. It's, you know, this is where I dyed it. And finish is lacquer, several coats of lacquer, and then I wet sanded it to 1200 and then polished it. It's like I say, it's live oak. This is a very, very dense wood. It's very, very heavy. But once it gets to a certain point, it stabilizes, and what you got is what you got. So glad I was able to salvage this bow. Glad I was able to turn it into something pretty unique. And let me know what you think. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. I do projects from time to time. And if you're a return subscriber, thanks for watching. And see what I can come up with next. Thanks for watching.